welcome back.
He's on something else right now.
Yeah, I'm on another planet.
But we're having a good time. We're here with our good friend, Ryan Keller, also known as Ryan Kooler, the coolest of the Kellers and the coolest of the Coolers here today. Thanks for being here.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, excited. Super excited. Little backstory. We went to college together with Ryan at LaSalle.
We're all LaSalle Bulls,
Yes.
St. Newman Bulls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all heard the stories about St. Newman. We brought one here this week.
Yeah, we were on the same floor together, on the first floor. I lived right next to him.
I lived 2 dorms up from him.
Yeah.
We lived in between this one crazy dude who had a girlfriend named Chicken Eye.
Oh my god!
This is a true story.
Yes.
I'm not lying at all.
Oh,
but her
wow.
nickname, I don't even know if it's her nickname or
No,
real
I think
name.
that was a real name.
Yeah, Chicken Eye. Shout out to Chicken Eye, wherever you at.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, me and Ryan just had a brick wall right in between us.
Yeah, so you guys heard each other every single night?
Yeah.
You guys
We would not.
We'd bang on the wall.
We'd play numbers. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
We'd play numbers. Yeah.
Wow, I
Yeah.
missed out on that. Are you sure it just wasn't the ghost playing the numbers with you
No,
guys?
it probably.
Probably.
Who knows?
That place was probably seen some shit.
Yeah, definitely. It was interesting. Yeah.
So Ryan, tell us what you do, and how you've been since the last time we seen you.
What I do, I'm a software developer. I work for a transportation logistics company, which is pretty cool. Don't really know a lot about the industry, but software development is my vibe. So,
Yeah. Nice.
That's dope.
since I saw you guys, mostly just gaming.
Yeah.
To be honest,
What's your number one game right now?
World of Warcraft Classic.
Still going at it.
Yeah, and World of Warcraft Dragonflight.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, how many World of Warcrafts are there?
2, I
2?
guess.
Okay.
He's got them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's better?
Dragonflight, the retail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
the
makes-
new one. It's just like the other one is so boring
Mhm.
and like easy, and one of them is like very challenging and takes like a lot to like be at that next level. But
Really?
like it's still good for like all walks of life. Like people who suck can still find a place there.
Really?
Really?
So do you
Yeah.
consider yourself like one of the top tier players?
We were like top 1,000 world like this past like patch a few months ago, but we're not like it. There's like a very large discrepancy between like top 100 and top 1,000.
I mean, top 1,000 in the world?
That's still crazy.
Like, that's including, like, South Korea and, like,
just
China,
the whole world
and,
in
like,
general.
Europe and
Yeah.
everybody. And
yeah.
it's a huge
Well,
game,
I
right?
think it's just mostly NA and Europe.
Oh, okay.
We're not being compared against Chinese guilds. That's like a weird Blizzard thing. Like they don't want visibility of like what's going on because it's like a different company running their shit over in China. Yeah, it's weird.
Dude, China's scary.
The Chinese government,
Yeah, they're fucking scary.
they're
bro.
very particular about what they want their people to see
Yeah.
or do in
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
So,
they're very controlled
Yeah.
over there.
Shout out China.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier, about kind of like censorship and freedom of speech.
Which is not a thing over there.
Yeah, definitely
If
not.
you haven't done
Definitely
that.
not in China or, Beijing or Hong Kong or,
Yeah.
however they do it over there.
Big guy over here right now, Kanye West, he's getting scrutiny all over the place with
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
big canceled.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about cancel culture, guys?
I mean, I'll go first. I think it's brutal because in the past, so many people have done like so many things, right? Like things that could be considered wrong, things that were wrong back in the day, maybe not be so wrong nowadays, and vice versa.
Right.
Like think about like television, things that were said on television on like the old childhood TV shows that we watched. If you watch them now, like there's some like disclaimers on some of them that like, oh, this could be offensive.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you watch it nowadays, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that actor said that. I can't believe that was said. And in my mind, I'm like, you can't really hold someone accountable for, unless they do something insane, like literally harm people, then yeah, they deserve to be canceled. But I think this, like, if someone accidentally said something or was wrong about something, like I don't think they deserve to be just like bullied down.
Oh yeah.
And to be canceled, to be like, yo, like this person is just like, don't even talk to them, don't even acknowledge them. That happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading a recent tweet by Kanye where he was just saying, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on a certain group of people.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
And I was just like, wow, like this dude is fucked. He is fucked for saying that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I think he like corrected himself and like tried to make it less bad than it was, but it's kind of like there's not really much you can say that would like make something like that acceptable.
No.
In any way.
No, he's done. He's done for. And you know, I don't see him going in a good direction anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
That dude needs help.
Yeah. I was actually like interested. I'm like, with all the people getting taken off social media, like Kanye West, or like that new guy, the bald guy, Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And then even thinking about like Donald Trump, they were all booted off. And then I was like, well, you know, we live with freedom of speech. That's literally the First Amendment. I looked into it, and that kind of stuff is actually not covered under that.
Really?
There are certain things that are not covered under freedom of speech. Like if you're like, if you're trying to hurt somebody, or if it's like you're purposely spreading, I guess not really false information, but
like bad propaganda.
Yes. And like for political gain.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But like, where can you really draw the line with that?
Yeah. I mean, do you think that it should be? Do you think that social media should be regulated by the government? Do you think that like companies like Twitter should be able to say like or decide who doesn't have the right to voice their opinions on their platform?
I guess I agree with the whole like, you know, keeping it away from harmful like speech and, you know, negative propaganda towards people, I guess, certain groups and stuff like that. But to the point where like I can't even say like I fucking hate cyclists.
You know, I actually do hate cyclists, actually.
I do too.
They do. They're always in the freaking way all the time. You know, anyway.
Bro, so this one comedian I follow, he went on Barstool and the question was, if you could get rid of any group in the world, what would it be? He was just like, cyclists. And then he went into his DMs and he was getting attacked by these dudes. And he just took it as a joke. He's just like, this is funny as shit.
Yeah.
But
that's wild.
I think many cyclists that I've interacted with, you either don't notice them at all and it's like a nothing encounter, or they're like overtly rude. And it's super shitty.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, they like... I just hate them. When I see them on the... I'm sorry, I'm coming at the cyclists now, too. Yeah. And I see you on the road, it's like worse than seeing a mosquito on my fucking hand. Like, I just...
Oh, my God.
Obviously, I'm not going to hit you, but, like, bro, get the hell off the street. Find a sidewalk. Go on a track. Go somewhere else. Stop.
Biking lane. Stay in your lane.
Exactly, man.
Do you think that there's not enough bike lanes in Philadelphia, though?
There's not
There's not enough lanes in Philadelphia.
That's true.
There's not enough lanes, sidewalks.
Bro, I see people drive onto the sidewalks of their Honda Civics just to pass people.
I was actually driving through Philly today, and just like on a busy road, just a big ass pothole. It's like literally the size of like a freaking coffin. Like a casket could be lowered in there. It was that big, and everyone had to drive around, and it was tough. Yeah. Because there was also cars parked on both sides of the street.
Yep.
So you're literally like,
like
a couple centmeters away from fucking your car up in that hole.
Didn't Seth like eat it on a pothole in Philly?
I'm pretty sure his car just went in. Yeah.
Contacted the city, and they basically told him get fucked.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, bozo.
Yeah.
Welcome to Philly. Fuck you and your potholes.
Yeah. Just don't drive in Philly if you like your car.
But
if you cherish your car.
Yeah, seriously. Don't even drive on 95. That's even worse.
Don't even go to Philly.
Don't park anywhere in Philly if you value your car.
Yeah, we've gotten our cars vandalized.
Yeah, let's hear about that story. That was a very interesting story.
Would you like to take it off? Here, I'll go. Ready?
You got
So
it.
pretty
He's
much
still
what
trying to.
happened was
He was the most traumatized.
Yeah, so pretty much what happened is we lived in our fraternity house, and we parked our cars in the back in the alley, and we had a party the night before, and I think someone pulled a knife in the house, and they were trying to fight somebody, and we kicked them out. They went to other parties and stuff, and then the next night we had like a closed party, and it was small, and all of a sudden we had a pledge in the back, and he wasn't like in the back of the alley, but he was like in the back where you can like go downstairs to the alley. All of a sudden you hear like loud like banging, and then like and we were like, what the fuck just happened? So he runs out to go see, and he's like, yo, I don't know what happened. And we run out, our tires are slashed, like,
oh my god,
and our cars were keyed with knives too, like literally all around.
oh my god.
Just because we lived there. And yeah. And actually it happened twice, didn't it?
Yeah, I brought my parents' car the next day, and that shit, they did it again.
Yeah.
To my parents' car.
Yeah.
That shit was so awful.
So then we stopped parking there. We parked on the street.
I remember because I parked in the same alleyway, but I was like 2 houses up. And I remember just one day I was just like, yo, where are their cars? And I didn't see your cars there for I think the remaining end of the semester.
Yes.
To be fair though, the Philadelphia police, shout out, because they showed up, and they had somebody sitting there like for like at least a few weeks, like after the second time it happened.
Yeah.
And that was pretty sick.
It worked out. We were nice to them. They came up, filed the report for insurance.
Nice.
And but they were there. He was a really good guy. He like told us what to do.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I should get some cameras. And we're like, nah, we rent. We're gonna
Yeah.
literally move out in a couple months. We're not even worried.
It's not worth it anymore.
He was good. He was good.
Going back to the whole like cancel thing and like free speech, I think that's one of the biggest reasons why is like Twitter is bought by Elon Musk now, because he wants to like protect that right and stuff. But to what extent is he going to be protecting it?
It's very weird because like obviously the Constitution wasn't written with social media in mind, and like we as like your everyday average person have like an opportunity to make ourselves heard online, like to everyone in the world. And do you think a private company should be able to, like, do you think that it should be covered under freedom of speech? Like, these platforms are owned by private companies, so they can kind of do whatever they want. But at a certain point, it kind of, like, I feel like it should transcend that and, like, be regulated. I don't know.
You want to hear something? I read. Who's the second largest investor in Twitter?
Who?
Other than Elon Musk? The Saudi prince.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
So if he's part of that, if they have their hand in that too, like how is that? Is that really a free platform to use now?
No, I don't think so. What's the reason? Do you know the reason why he's like such a big investor into it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess just like because Elon Musk had to pull a lot of like loans from different banks and a lot of different like they got funding from all different places.
Right.
So he was connected to that much funding.
Oh shit. So he was a big bank for him.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of scary, honestly.
And they set the gas prices too.
Fuck those guys.
Gas actually went up today, I saw.
Yeah, it did.
Really?
It's over $4.
It's over $4 now. It was like $3.80 like 2 weeks ago. In Pennsylvania.
Take me back to 2020.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's really like a perfect like platform out there.
No.
And even when we were in college, we were part of like a startup.
Really?
Like, to build a platform.
Let me hear about it. I didn't know about this.
It was this company called Quibble, and we were trying to, a couple friends of mine from high school, we were trying to like establish a place where it would basically be free speech, and you would be able to like raise topics, and the whole like the concept was that it would be a place for like online debate, more of a debate platform than like a like social media platform or your like typical social media platform.
Kind of like Reddit and Discord kind of thing.
Yeah, but the whole like intention behind it was like targeted at debate. So like it would be a place where people with opposing views could come and speak freely like about whatever sort of like topic that people might be divided on.
Holy
whether
shit.
It's like I don't know. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about.
Right,
like,
right.
Trans rights, abortion, like everything that's like highly debated in society today.
Right.
And ultimately it fell through because we were young and we like didn't have the experience necessary for the venture, but that was basically
How do you like go about starting something like that? Like, what's the process?
well, you need some competent developers, some software developers. You also need some competent business-minded individuals that know the industry, know how to like file your shit. You need to be able to be dedicated without receiving any monetary compensation in return.
Right.
If you don't have funding. So it's a lot of dedication from a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's very time consuming too.
Happen. Yeah.
It was very time consuming, and
Is this something that you have to do full time or?
yeah, I mean, even more than full time. Like you gotta work like, I mean, for what we wanted to achieve, it was a good idea. It was a great idea.
Yeah.
But it was at the time far out of our reach because, like, I did like kind of more marketing part of it, try to get surveys, understand what people want.
Right.
But there was only so much I could do. And for, Ryan, he's a developer. Now he can develop something. But,
really?
At the time, he's a software developer. That's what he does for a living now. But back in the day, when he was still in school, how was he supposed to know really what to do, like, on how to grow it? And everybody else, like, we just we were amateur.
Right.
And now we're like, if this ever, if the right group was put together, it could definitely be executed in a way, like a more efficient way.
Have you guys thought about that?
No.
Bringing it back to life?
No, we haven't really thought about it. I mean, it was with friends too.
Different now.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like a blue ocean market before, and now it's like
everyone's trying to get into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of platforms like it, and a lot of them are seen fairly poorly in the public eye. Like the one Gab, I think it is like known for being like I think that they probably set out with something like that in mind, that would like foster like freedom of speech and the ability to like voice your opinions, even if they're like contradictory to what society views as like what is morally right. But ultimately now it is like a festering place for like extremists and like QAnon and shit. So it's like I don't really know if there's a market for it. Like, and if it is a market, is it a market that you would be okay with getting into? Right.
It's very risky at this point.
It's risky. It's rough. There's a lot of like big players that are going to get involved. I think it can get messy.
Yeah.
I mean, look how like Twitter is a mess, right? Yeah. And then even Facebook can be a mess sometimes too.
Of course.
They run Instagram. They have WhatsApp. You have TikTok. That shit's freaking run by China. Like that was cool. It was same time. That was nice.
Picked it up at the same time and everything.
Yeah, but like TikTok is literally like, imagine remember how many times they wanted to ban it in the United States?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
They're still trying to ban it.
Of course.
So it's like, and they have access to all your shit.
I know.
But that's because of the ties to the CCP, right?
Yeah.
What's the CCP?
The communist
China party or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's literally what it is. Yeah. So
see, just treat me as a kid who doesn't know anything, who just downloaded TikTok.
You gotta say, talk to me like I'm 2 or 4.
Exactly. That's fucking scary though. Fuck. I'm about to delete TikTok.
You hear all the shit with Facebook's like stock price like plummeting.
Yeah.
It's down I think it was at like $400 a share like 12 months ago, and now it's at like $80 a share.
What?
Literally. Yeah.
Holy
Tech
shit.
is just like taking a huge hit right now, but especially them.
They're fucked. They basically went all in on Meta, and it was like a terrible idea.
Yeah, no one got into it at all.
Yeah. They spent like billions of
And
dollars.
instead of like backing out and cutting their losses like any company does with a bad idea, they just like doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on it and like lost everything.
Yeah, nobody's about it anymore. They asked
No.
all the other CEOs of the other social medias, and they were like, "Yeah, no,
No.
like we're not about it." They
We're
asked
gonna
Microsoft. Microsoft was like, "No, I don't like."
They saw how it fucking tanked. Why the
Yeah,
fuck would they want to
they
get
were
on
like,
It's not the way.
Yeah. Do you remember when people were like, "Oh, I want to buy land in the metaverse.
I remember hearing that shit. People were saying like land's
Fucking
going for
Yeah.
scam.
I
dude.
can make money in the I think all that stuff is a scam.
NFTs are a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. That shit is all just super scammy to me.
Yeah, I think it's scammy too. Like, I think the idea of not having to pay transaction fee,
Mm-hmm.
and I can send money to someone, and then, like, if I want to send money back home across the world, I'm gonna have to pay a shit ton of fees,
Oh, of course.
foreign exchange fees, you know, transaction, depending who's wiring the money for me.
Yeah.
But if you could do that with actual blockchain technology, like, but it's gonna be regulated anyway.
Yeah.
So-
Everything is eventually.
Crypto is going to be regulated, and if it's regulated, they're going to charge you interest on that shit too. They're going to charge you transaction fees on that too.
Fuck.
That's my thought about it.
So do you think it's worth investing into crypto at all or no?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I
You're
don't
looking
think
at
so.
making short-term gains, and you're willing to like
Take a risk.
literally make it a job,
Mhm.
and or take it like a big risk.
Yeah.
Like, it's always risky, but there's ways to lessen the risk if you get like immersed in it.
Mm.
But it's like you're basically working a job at that point. You might as well
Yeah.
just like get a different job.
Yeah.
That's like not risky.
Yeah. Exactly. Dude, that's fucking crazy. I
Yeah.
never knew on any of that kind of stuff.
You ever heard of the Forex that people do?
Oh, with like currency and stuff.
Yeah, like the foreign exchange. Like, it's actually a great way to. That's how banks make money. That's how a lot of people make money.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone's coming up to you for Forex, you're just like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm okay.
Yeah, I actually had someone come up today. He's like, "Dude, this isn't a pyramid scheme. Like, trust me, I just bought this $300 or $3,000 gun because of what I did today on Forex." I was just like, "Yeah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good."
Yeah. I mean, you can make money, but it's not like a career. I don't know. It kind of sucks. But I learned about it in international finance. It's just literally like going from like you have a $1, like to make it easy math, $1, you convert it to pesos, right? And the exchange rates change. You convert that pesos into yen.
Mhm.
And then the exchange rate from yen to US dollar is like at a good, because it fluctuates throughout the day
Yeah.
when they're trading at the times.
Mhm.
Convert that yen back into US dollar and you end up with like $2-3. Like,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
But they're using bigger numbers than that.
Yeah, but you gotta have a lot of money, a
Yeah.
lot of capital, and you gotta be able to risk it for the biscuit, you know.
That makes sense why banks are doing it. Do you think it's worth it in the long run or no?
I mean, if you really want to do it and that's how you want to like make money, like, and you can get a lot of money and you're good at it and you're not just winging it,
Mm-hmm.
you can.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
It's tough. Trading is really hard. It's hard to predict a market unless you're
It's gambling.
yeah, it is gambling. Unless you're like really involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Those hedge funds that can really move the market themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Elon Musk can move the market.
Stressful as fuck.
Elon Musk can move
Literally
a
so
market.
stressful.
He can move the whole market in one tweet.
Yeah.
Wasn't like 90% of Bitcoin owned by like a few people?
Yeah, like 3
it's
people.
Like
Yeah.
they can literally like just like mass sell and then buy back for a massive like $1 billion gain. Like,
Yeah.
at any time.
Yeah.
And they'll just like tank the price, and there'll be like millions of people that are just like fucked.
Yeah. A lot of people still have money in Bitcoin.
I know.
Yeah.
I knew a kid who lost like his whole life savings because he had so much in Ethereum, and then when everything crashed like a couple months back, he went from having like 60K in Ethereum down to like 18.
Yeah. That's how it
And,
goes.
and he was so pissed. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use this money for a down payment for a house," and now he's like, "Yeah, bro, I gotta get a job."
At least that's not bad. That's recoverable.
Yeah, just a long-term process.
Yeah.
But everything is when it comes to investing. I think like there's no key way of becoming fucking filthy rich from it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just waiting for an upswing right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you still using gaming PC, or are you going back to console?
Yes, sir.
Is it really that much better?
I think so, yeah. I mean, like, it's definitely an investment.
Mm-hmm.
I just built my second gaming PC after having my first for 10 years.
Holy
and
shit.
in that time, I probably bought like a new graphics card, which was like $600 at the time. Graphics cards are like crazy expensive now, but they can still be cheap. But I fucking play games so much, man. I just like a console wouldn't do it.
Now, for people that don't know, what is a graphics card?
Graphics card is like a central component in your computer that like makes things look good. Like
good resolution.
It does a lot
like...
of processes that are required from applications that like your CPU can't do, basically.
Right.
The CPU is like the brain of your computer, essentially. So
I'm learning, guys. I'm learning as we speak right now.
Yeah, we're gonna build a computer on camera.
That would probably take like several hours.
We'll speed it up.
Time lapse.
Yeah, we're making a time lapse.
Who don't know how to build a computer? Try to build one.
Try to build a computer. We're gonna be watching a YouTube video for a YouTube video.
We don't need a YouTube video. He's sitting right here.
Yeah, he can do it. Yeah,
I cannot. I'm a software developer. I don't build computers and I don't work with hardware. So
yeah.
What made you want to get into like software development?
Just always been a gamer.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to do game development.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit is like something else. That's a different beast. And that's like something you would have to specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
And basically my first job came and it was transportation logistics. So here I am.
Nice.
And that's what college does for software developers. It just teaches you how to like jump into an established company and know the fundamentals enough to where you can like
grow and learn in that company.
Yeah. And you need to just constantly be like able to Google shit and find out like concepts that you don't know and do like a lot of research on the fly to teach yourself. But like college teaches you the fundamentals to like do that basically.
Right.
But it's just weird. It's a weird industry. Like you don't need to go to college for it at all.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely not.
You can just get like a quick certificate
if you're
degree.
Determined enough to learn it and you will put in the time, everything you need to be a software developer is like free on YouTube. Straight up. You just need to like be able to do it. And school like provides the structure for people to like learn and like just like
it's just fucking
put their
expensive
heads
as
down
shit.
and like do that shit.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, you're like building systems. You have to understand like the processes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think so? You're saying developing a video game is like fucking insane. It's like really hard.
It's not. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but it's like it's just different. It's like not what you learn in school, unless you go to school for game design.
Right.
So it's like, and I didn't because I went to LaSalle. They offered computer science. Sure. All right. I don't want to be in IT, so I'll do computer science.
I'm an IT. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not an IT.
Shout out to LaSalle.
Yeah.
Step your game up, bro. Come on. LaSalle's actually going under right now.
No, LaSalle's great. Shouts out to LaSalle. Everyone go to LaSalle.
Yeah, we're promoting you guys. We're actually sponsored by LaSalle.
Yeah.
By, you know, providing nothing to the alumni fund.
No, we're not actually.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I always like wonder how like, cause like, and every time like a new video game comes out, I'm just like, what the fuck did they have to do behind the scenes to like make these little stupid changes? Like, it was just one little code that they did. Or, like, how the fuck do they do that kind of stuff?
Tell me from like NBA like 2K22 to NBA 2K23, and you know for the
that shit.
Yeah,
didn't they like forget to swap the fucking textures?
Yeah,
in
they
the
did.
game?
They did it for like 2K22 or 21.
What happened?
They like are basically charging you for a new roster.
Yeah, and but the thing is, in the older games, you can download the new rosters and play in older 2Ks.
Maybe they create like new game modes, but they're iterating on the same base.
Yeah.
Like every game, it's not like they're rebuilding it from nothing.
Yeah.
Like they're iterating on it and introducing like a new game mode, and that's like a development cycle for them probably.
Yeah.
And then they just put out like a major release, which is a new game, make like fucking hundreds of millions of dollars because people eat that shit up.
Call of Duty.
Act like we didn't just talk earlier about buying it.
Yeah, I already got it.
Yeah.
It's sick. You guys should get it.
Shout out to Call of Duty.
I think Warzone is like the best thing that they ever done.
Really?
I love Warzone. I think it's so fun.
I used to like it. I guess I just don't play it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it gets old. Everything gets old. Like, just look at Fortnite, for example. That got super old super quick because they were trying to do way too much. And then, yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to compete with this 16-year-old in fucking Germany who's, like, building twin towers while I'm literally building a ramp.
Fortnite's still huge.
It is.
They're, like, with children, fucking huge.
They have a non-building mode, apparently.
Yeah, that actually got me back. I caught a dub, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore.
I remember getting a dub, and there was, like, a huge deal.
Yeah.
In the beginning of it.
I remember people would post that on their stories.
Yes.
Easy dub.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, every, like, night, you just see people's stories like, yeah, this was easy.
Hashtag light work.
Seven dubs in a row, bro.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ninja's, like, fucking getting 50 a night. Even more.
Who's your favorite streamer?
It's a loaded question. I don't know. I watch a lot of Asmongold. He's like a big WoW streamer. I've showed you Asmongold before.
Is he
basically like he's one of the biggest streamers now. He started on WoW, but now he doesn't really play it at all because Blizzard sucks and the game's like. But he's just like blown the fuck up. Dude makes like tens of millions of dollars and just lives like he's like broke ass. It's like
so humbling. So humbling.
It's like the craziest thing, bro.
Lives like he's just broke ass.
He put a YouTube video up the other day. He's like, let me show you how I make a steak. Throws a fucking pack of 5 steaks that cost $10 down on the table. He's like, this is my steak. Sometimes I make 2 when I'm feeling myself. And then he like pulls up. He's got like 20 dirty pans, cleans one, like in the mic, doesn't filter anything out. Millionaire, by the way. Like fries up a $2 steak. He's like, I take a picture of my steaks every time I make one. Flips through his phone, just like dozens of $2 steaks. It's the wildest thing.
Oh man, that's his fuel to like, to kill it in video games.
That's the goal. That's the goal in life, bro.
I'm trying to make millions and just stream.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what you get when you like blow up for being like a disgusting WoW gamer neckbeard. Like it just like
that just reminds me of that South Park episode when they're all just like disgusting and like fucking like gross and fat sitting in the basements playing. I think they were playing WoW.
Yeah, they're playing World of Warcraft.
They were. That's actually that got me to
like,
play the game when I was a kid. I was like, shit, that looks fun as fuck. That looks sick. I'm in.
So that's when it make you.
That was your inspiration.
And now that's me, bro. It's sick. I came full circle.
I think Cartman was like pissing in a catheter and like shitting in a bucket.
That's the dream, bro. That's peak like efficiency.
You know what? You gotta find $2 steaks now.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have one.
Start grilling $2 steaks and just posting them on YouTube.
Yeah, he does it.
Bro, I would reshare that video over and over again. I would totally watch that.
Bro, wait, no, there's this one TikToker that I watch. It's just how he makes food, but he literally makes foods in like the most ghetto like house and kitchen ever. It looks worse than
Hood meal.
Hood meals. Yeah, like it. He fries the steak up on like in a like what the hell?
Microwave oven. Yeah. He's literally just like yes sir. Throwing like a piece of bread and a hot dog into an air fryer. Yes sir.
And there's like other stuff in there from different times in the air fryer.
Like he never cleans it ever. It's so disgusting. He'll drop the food on the floor and throw it back and he's like, oh fuck.
Oh my god, I can't believe some people actually live like that, man.
Bro, there's people that live in way worse conditions that we don't even know about. Yeah. It's gross. Oh boy. Well, you guys want to go get some $2 steaks?
Yeah.
I'm in for it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stay tuned. We're going to have a video cooking $2 steaks at Ryan's place.
Very nice.
It's going to be great.
I'll be there.
All right.
Thanks again for coming out, bro.
Yes.
No problem.
Seriously.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Yes. We'd love to have you again soon.
For sure.
Yeah. Maybe watch you play some WoW.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants that.
How about this? We'll start with the $2 steak and we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
we'll go from there.
Steak and WoW stream.
Yeah.
Until then, fuckers. Peace out. Thanks for listening. We out.